Shalom, shalom. This is Yosef, Mikael Yasharel. I am here to just go ahead and talk to you about a very weird subject. A lot of people really get misconstrued or get the misrepresentation of. Growing up, for me, I always had the understanding that, the devil or Satan was this big red bull looking like figure who with two horns and a pitchfork, and he had this waving tail. I get the misconception and the misrepresentation, and the reason why I say it's a lot of misrepresentation is because the adversary doesn't appear in a form like that. In fact, scripture even tells you how the enemy will appear to you. And for those who are listening, please feel free to get out your pen and paper. For those in the comments, if you're watching this video, if you have any questions, if you feel like what I'm saying is, doesn't really add up, well, you're absolutely right, because I don't want to use my words I'll use the word of Yah. So, like I said, if you have a pen and paper, feel free to take down these notes. Isaiah chapter 14, 12 through 14 talks about the pride of the adversary specifically and what he looks like. He's lifted up in his own pride. Ezekiel 28, 12 through 18 specifically talks about the description of Satan's former beauty and corruption through pride. So before, he became what he is now, he was once, beautiful. Scriptures literally tell you that. Even in Luke chapter 10, verse 18, Luke chapter 10, verse 18 confirms his fall, how he fell like lightning. You even have Revelations chapter 12, 4 through 9, talking about the dragon cast down with the angels. A lot of people used to tell me when I was young, oh, he took like 1/3 of the angels. Scripture supports that. They tell you, hey, he took some of them with him. Job chapter 38, verse 7, before his fall, he rejoiced among the sons of Elohim. So he was once a son. He was once a child of Yah. Unfortunately, his pride got the better of him. And then you have 2 Corinthians chapter 11, and that'll be 14 through 15. This is Satan disguises himself to this day as an angel of light. He doesn't come to you in the form of, I'm this pitchfork with the tail all red type of figure. No, he comes to you as an angel of light. And this is where we need to be prepared for that. We need to know who appears to us as this, soft-spoken, delicate person. When truth be told, they look like a lamb, but they speak as a dragon situation. And keep it in 2 Corinthians, but go to chapter 4, verse 4. And you even have Romans chapter 6, verse 23. And then you have Romans chapter 3, verse 23. His fall brought death and sin into humanity. And then you have Genesis chapter 3, verse 5, and Genesis 1 and 27. Him tempting humanity. 1 Peter 5 through 8. He walks about like a roaring lion. And last one I'll definitely give you guys is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. The armor that is necessary to stand against the wiles of the devil. With that being said, I don't want to prologue it too much, but if you do rewatch this video, I apologize for the noise, but feel free to take these notes, write it down, study it for yourself, and understand that our enemy doesn't walk around like what the media depicts him as, but he actually walks around in disguise like an angel of light, like he's perfect, it's like he can't be, touched. And scripture tells you that. So with that being said, please feel free to, like I said, write these notes down, study it for yourself, and shalom.